Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video we'll be doing some Sunbright Whirlwind into Scotland level 3. Now this is the third video in my Scotland 1 to 6 series where I talk about each level of Scotland. And Scotland level 3, it's going to add a new Scotland action, and it says in coastal lands, build cards affect lands without invaders that are adjacent to a city. Looking at board E here, if I stop the build on my E3, let's say I push it out, or if I kill the Explorer, because it's adjacent to my E2, it will still build. You're going to notice that the Scotland 3 rule is going to hurt control spirits quite a lot, and it's going to help help Scotland continuously pressure the coast. So I've chosen Sunbright Whirlwind to kind of showcase how a control spirit can kind of get around that. And what is it? It's always highest sands and lowest mountain. Let's see what we got. We got jungle starting, and that is don't know how I feel about that one. This is exactly why we picked this matchup, because if I stop this build here, well, they're still going to build. So I think I actually have to stop what's happening over here on my E7. So I think what we do is we do a build that I typically don't do with Whirlwind, and that's we're going to choose energy turn 2. And we're going to put this presence right here, pushing the Explorer to the sands. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to be able to play Windsped Steps as well as Scatter the Winds. And because we're playing solo, I'm going to use Windsped Steps on myself. Using Scatter the Winds fast, I'm going to push this town out. And finishing my thought, because we're playing solo, I've now created a pocket. So if sands or wetlands pops up, boom, it's solved. Now, some negatives to this build. Sands is going to be more of a problem. This coastal sands will be more of a problem. But I think it's worth it. Let's see. Skip that event, jungle build, and we're hoping it's wetlands and mountain. Mountain isn't bad, but I'm not excited about it. We have that innate. We're going to push an explorer. I'm going to push this explorer over here to my mountain on E2. The reason for that is I believe it is a lost cause. And then we're looking for a defend for my E3. All right, that was with my innate, pushing the explorer out of my E5. And like I said, my E2 is a lost cause, so we're going to take the blight to scale there. Let's get a defend miner. There it is. Well, call to trade. That is one of the best cards in the game into Scotland, so we're going to pick it. The reason why is it is a build skip. It also gathers towns, so it can condense all of the problems into a single land. So we're going to put this presence into my E5, pushing my Dahan into my E2. I'm doing that because I want to play Call to Trade this turn. I'm going to be playing Call to Trade and Sunlit Air. God, I'm playing completely off script here. We're going to use Call to Trade, gathering a town into my E2. And we're also going to gather a Dahan. So I'm playing it this turn. I'm actually going to play it next turn and reclaim loop this. And usually I don't like doing this build, but I mean, it's too good not to do it. Promising farmland, sure. Dahan defend. Oh man, would have defended this land anyway. And Beast's Prowl, adding a beast. Jungle Ravage, mountain build, and the Explorer is sands, and one of these has to be a town. Looks like my only Explorer is on E1, and I'm going to escalate. I'm going to escalate into my E3. Does look that E1 did come up here. Time passes, and we are going to G1 reclaim. And I'm choosing to reclaim here because I want to play Call to Trade again on this land, and we're actually going to let my E1 blight. We're going to get a miner here. Ooh, there's a defend. Ooh, I also like Here There Be Monsters, as it's a 0 cost air card. So looking at these cards, I think it's just Nature's Res, just having a defend answer for possibly my jungle down the line. It's Here There Be Monsters. I mean, the 0 cost air is great. I mean, it still really could be this card, as I can push out towns that pop up on E5 or E7. I think the defend is just too good to pass up, though. I think we just do Call to Trade, Scatter the Winds. And I think, no, I think we just do Call to Trade. and maybe Sunlit Air? No, maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be one turn off. Yeah, no, we just take the Blight on E1 to scale. I think we just play one card here. Not sure. We'll just do Call to Trade. Gathering a town here. I'm choosing to gather the town for my E3 because I want to create a land that I can escalate into. Yeah, I think that's what we do. And then we'll skip the Ravage with Call to Trade on my E2. Well prepared explorers, Beast's Prowl, 1 fear, move Beast, added to Han. Okay, Mountain Ravage. This is a build. Sands Ravage or Sands build, and the Explorer is Wetlands. And we skipped. Oh no, we did not skip because how this will work is we have to escalate first, escalating into my E3, and then actually we'll escalate into my E5, and then I have to explore into my E4. So escalation happens before the Explorer. Okay, time passes, and we're going to G3 again. Putting this presence in my sands, or not my sands, my wetlands, pushing the Explorer. We'll push it to my jungle so that possibly I can get beast damage. And could do these 3 cards. I get a miner here too. Gosh, this is so weird. Ooh, Shadows of the Burning Forest. I also got Teeming Rivers, Blight Removal. I also like Drift Down. Treacherous is nice as well. It could either be Sands or was it Sands or Wetlands is the follow-up here. Just got no fear this game. So by doing this, I can push out this stuff and start killing cities here. I think we do this. Next turn, we're in a really good shape here. If it's Wetlands, this pops up again. I think we just scale to the end game here. So I think we grab Drift Down just having a backup defend. Oh, I can't play Scatter here. I have to play Sunlit Air to give myself +1 range. We're going to use Windsped Steps, making my innate fast. 1 fear. We're going to push actually, we'll push this Explorer for my presence placement, and then we'll push both of these two into here, doing 2 damage. And then we're going to use Tempest to do 5 damage to 5 different invaders. We're going to do that to kill the city. Damage, damage, damage. Now, if we get Beast's Attack, we'll kill 2 more towns. Nice, and look at that. We got our first Fear card. There we go. Each beast destroys, heavy farming, added to Han to a jungle or wetland. Okay, does not explore, Sands Ravage. Wetland build, and the Explorer is Sands again. Yikes. I was hoping it would not be Sands, because that was my 1 weak land. Now this card here is that coastal card. I believe we... Yeah, let's G1 reclaim here, and we're going to grab a major, I believe. I'm grabbing a major here just because I know what cards I want to utilize next turn, and I don't think I'll be playing Scatter into the Winds. And ooh, we got Flocking. This is a oh wow, this is really fun. Can I threshold it? No. Oh, can I? Oh wow, I can. Flocking plus Natures plus Gift of Windsped Steps thresholds this bad boy. I also got Storm Swath, which is a really fun card here. Now I did forget the card that I was going to use to threshold it. Oh, I don't have the plays though. We also have Unleash a Torrent, which we can not threshold because I forgot my other fire card. Unleash is usually my go-to. Maybe it is Unleash, where I play Unleash plus these 2 cards, I threshold it, and we just start obliterating everything there. Yeah, I think it is Unleash. And I think we're supposed to forget Drift Down. So if I play these 3, I'm just missing the sun though to max the innate. Yeah, let's see how it goes. This is completely off script. We're just doing stuff, but this is gonna be fun. We're gonna threshold unleash. We're gonna forget nature's res. Man, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 9 energy. We get +1 range with sunlit air, which is going to give us +1 range with unleash, and we're going to pay 8 energy to kill all of the towns in my E1 here. Now it's still going to build. That's okay because we have a call to trade next turn. And then in the slow we have scatter, and we also have our innate, so we can really shuttle up wherever we need. Smaller ports, settlers encroach. Oh, we do have to push a town though. Dang. Well, that sucks. We have to push one town out. Removes, does not do anything. Wetland ravage, sands build, and the explorers coasts this turn. And we're going to put 2 towns here, town here in the mountain, and an explorer here in the jungle. We're going to use that innate. 1 fear, pushing both towns. 1, 2. And then we're going to use scatter the winds, push town, explorer. Okay. So I believe, yeah, I mean, we're set up really nicely. We just need an answer for this final land, which we do have with Unleash a Torrent. So I believe we go bottom track. 1, 2, 3, 4. We put this here, pushing another to Han. No, we don't do that. We push it here, pushing the Explorer. And then they're going to build everywhere, but then we can just gather stuff in with Call to Trade. I don't even think we play any cards here. And I'm just taking it very slow. I'm going to have a plan to kill my E2 down the road. But we don't need to stress about it. Eager Explorers at their gates to fear. Sands Ravage Coast build. After the first successful build, add an Explorer. Let it here. Build, build. Explore is mountain. We'll have to escalate. And we'll escalate into my... Sure, we'll escalate into my E5. Okay. G1 reclaim. Getting a miner. And we're just going to grab a random card because we'll probably forget it to unleash. And I believe we want to play... Actually, it's these cards this turn. And then... Oh, no, actually, I think we need a Sunfire. There we go. So actually, it did matter. We need a Sunfire to threshold unleash next turn. Call to trade, gathering a town. Actually, let's gather that town. Skipping this land. We're going to use our innate fast. 1 fear. 4 damage. Killing that. Pushing 3 towns. Damage. Oh, pushing 2 towns in Explorer. Damage, damage, damage. Actually, we'll just push 1 town. And then we're going to use Tempest, doing 5 damage to 5 different invaders, killing all of this. And we're taking a blight on this jungle here, but we possibly, I think we'll be fine if we get Dahan Defend, or any of the fear cards can also save that land. Temporary Truce also does it. And we get a fear. And this is Strifing a land with presence, sure. And do not build. Oh no, we are. Ooh, we have Sacred Site Energy too. And this is replace a coastal town. Sure. So I can replace that, and then it will ravage. Oh no, this is a ravage skip. I still think we do it there though. Coastal ravage, that becomes a build. Mountain builds. So built, built, and this is why Call to Trade is so strong. We have Jungle Sands. All right. The board E special. All right. And how many fear cards do we have left? We got 4, 5. That's 20. I think we reclaim here. Trying to think if I can win the game with Unleash here. So it's 20 fear. No, I'm still a turn off, I think. So I think we have to reclaim here. Getting another miner. And we're going to grab just any card here. And I believe we do this, 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 and let's see if we do that. No, let's do this. Let's see if that works. It's pretty strong turn on. Yes, this threshold's Unleash, plus it gets the innate. I don't know if this is enough damage though, because it's only. This would be. I get +8 off of this. So I'm at 9 damage, +5, so that's 14 damage. I can kill like 3 cities. Yeah, no, it's not enough. Yeah, no, okay. So we take it slow for one more turn here. What a weird game. I actually still think we play Unleash here, though. I think we do Unleash, Call to Trade, Call to Bloodshed, and Gift of Sunlit Air. I think we just Reclaim Loop this. Oh, I actually could play Drought instead of Call to Bloodshed, because I actually Threshold Drought too. Yeah, I think we do that. And then we forget Call to Bloodshed, getting 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is from our Unleash a Torrent. We're going to use Call to Trade, gathering in a town, skipping the Ravage here in this mountain. And then we're going to use Unleash, and we're going to do, I guess we'll do 9 damage. I mean, if I just drought that land, so instead we'll do, let's do 10 damage. We'll do 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and that should kill a ton of stuff. And then next turn, actually, we'll leave 1 energy left so that I can kill this land next turn. We need to. Yep. Okay. I think we're actually set here. Farmers, that's one of my redraws. We're Stripped Land Bear, sure. Edit Disease, sure. And Story and Season, sure. Ravage Mountain. This is going to be a build. And this is, God, this is great. I'm so glad we were able to play a game with Call to Trade just to show you how powerful this card is. A Jungle Sands build, build. And the final explore is Sands Mountain. Explore, explore, explore. Okay. We're going to use the innate, 1 fear, pushing, town, and town into my E2. We're going to use drought, destroying 3 towns. Let's destroy 3 towns, 1 damage to each building, and that's going to kill all these cities because I put a ton of damage onto them, as well as this town as well. Then it kills a city. And then it's going to add a blight in my presence. And that is it. Oh gosh, we are one land off. Didn't know that this land, I mean, it's still fine. I think we get it next turn. I'm 1 turn off. So G1 reclaim again. And oh, there's another Call to Frosty. I think we grabbed this one. I mean, we're still just going to replay Unleash, Gift of Windsped Steps, Call to Ferocity, and I guess we'll do this. Does that do it? No, we're 1 off. We're 1 air off. That's a shame. Oh no, if I don't have to do this, I can do this card. Oh, but I don't have the energy. Yeah, I'm 1 off. Oop. All right, that's fine. Oh wait, no, I had a fire air, didn't I? In that draft, yeah, I had Lure of the Unknown. So we could play Lure of the Unknown instead, and that should fix everything. Yep. Cool. So we use Windsped Steps. Using our innate fast, we get 1 fear. We're going to push 3 towns. We're going to push those over to the city, killing the city. Then we are going to use Thresholded Unleash. We're going to forget a power card, Drought. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 4 more energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to use all of that energy to wipe out this land. So 3, 5, 7. 1 damage. There we go. Oh, and I have to take Sunlit Air to get that +1 range to hit this land. And there we go. So GG. So this is a really fun game. So Sunlit Air, giving myself +1 range so that I can use my 0 range Unleash. I'm glad I was able to pick up Call to Trade just to show up how absurd it is on some boards. Overall, though, just really liked how this played out. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I will see you guys in the next video.